The motorcycle revs. Ram! Doglife Chris, anyone comic book reading into this Ghost Rider Extreme, Johnny Blaze #1, Marvel.com, doing a double header today, DC and Marvel read. Mephisto smiled as he killed me, a smile that knew how painful it really was. Then he blew my candle out. It wasn't an easy death, but tell me one that is. Besides, as much as dying hurts, it wasn't going to be nothing compared to hell. It should be like a Ghost Rider montage of like all the music of all the Ghost Rider. Yeah. This is called Damnation. Should I read an intro? Johnny Blaze was a motorcycle stuntman like his father before him. Like his father, Johnny's career ended in flames when he was possessed by a spirit of vengeance, an entity single-mindedly driven to exact penance from the wicked and punish them for their misdeeds. When the spirit takes hold, Johnny's skin burns away, and he gains the power of penance stare and the ability to wield a hellfire as chains and a motorcycle and a shotgun, fighting evil as a reluctant agent of our better angel. That's Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider. Newly restored as the Sorcerer Supreme, Dr. Strange meant to prove his worth by restoring Las Vegas and reviving the citizens who had lost their lives in the Hydra raid, but he paid for his overreach. As the city rose, so did the little piece of hell in the form of the Hotel Inferno. This proprietary Mephisto imprisoned Strange and began collecting souls, expanding Hell's dominion. Steven's former partner in the mystic arts, Wong, hatched a rescue plan that begins with recruiting a new team of Midnight Suns and ended with Johnny's executing the last of his stunts of his life. A suicide run up the side of the hotel and a confrontation with Mephisto that could only end in Johnny's death. Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze in Damnation. Christopher Sebela, Phil Noto, VC's Travis Lanham, Clayton Crane, some guy who did the Shield variant cover, which I don't have, so whatever. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. 8/19. That was 2 months ago. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. New flesh. Hey, looks like we got split up again. Now that you're dead, you don't need me anymore. Hey! I can get back what I'm here to do and punish the guilty and make their souls burn. There's enough here that I won't have to even lay my hands on you again. Spirit, buddy, we're only getting started. Hell has only a few rules. Everyone suffers. They started a fight. The only way to stop hurting is to hurt someone else. You never die, but you feel every wound. And it don't matter if you get lucky once or twice. The house always wins in the end. I feel like he has a southern accent, but whatever. Come on now. Come on now. Getting here was only part of the first job. I need you if we're going to get to the end. I control my own destiny now. No more being dragged along on your foolish missions. Except you're just a phantom without me. I give you enough weight, enough to make the real world, enough to make you truly dangerous. Without me, you're a weapon waiting on a pair of hands to swing it. And without you, I gotta walk around the whole way there. We need each other, much as it sucks. I'll show you what a phantom can do. I know about your plan. I stomped around the people's hell for pleasure, and I can do something meaningful here. I deserve it, not you. Except neither of us is gonna get there without the other. Your hellfire won't keep them down long. What do I get for my cooperation? Best reward of all, you get to spit in the face of Mephistos and walk away and tell the tale. If we survive the next few minutes, we will. They won't attack. Just keep us from wandering away from the main attraction. Here's where I'm gonna need your help. Come on, I just bit like 3 bites of the apple and now I'm burping. Which one? Okay. Aren't you supposed to go after the biggest guy you see and prove yourself? In prison, here you go after the one most deserving of being cast into hell. There, you guys. He's dripping sin. Let's merge back up and take him out. No, if you want that, I want to see you prove yourself. Go kick that sinner's butt, then we'll talk. Done. Another like montage of metal music plays. He wasn't here to play along with the rules. Done my share of suffering and then some. I could deal what hell had doled out. This wasn't for me. It was for them. Down here, suffering and sin were currency. All they bought you was a better way to view pain. But since the spirits told me that this fella did, I can't say I didn't enjoy myself just a little bit. He looks like a little child toucher. There's your blinking kicking. Stand back! I'm starved. The spirit got something too, beyond making me dance. This spirit's just base impulse, hungers to survive, to punish, the evil, to bring pain to wicked, an actual hunger, a sin eater who'd been on the diet for far too long. Hope you enjoyed the show. Now I gotta come and pass through that hat around. All I got to offer is the promise that I'm gonna storm the gates of Mephistos' castle and plant myself right on his throne. Some friends of mine out there in the world are keeping him busy. So while the cat's away and fighting Dr. Strange, we're gonna take advantage. And seeing as how I'm still fresh and new, you all seem kind of bored. I thought you could offer me some helping hand. Who wants to take this dump over? All due respect, hell no. What a bunch of dead criminals haven't gone. What's a bunch of dead criminals have got going for them that's more pressing? We live here. We're not tourists like you. Being who we are on Earth, we afford sudden luxuries. Daddy's boy has a point. We bet on you, and you tough out. We pay the price. Sounds fun. What we gonna do? There's a 7 circled between here and there, each more punishing than the last. All stalked by the dead, by the dreaded Typhon, son of earth and hell, plus the Cerebeats. And if you survive, well, there's a final room where whatever you fear, the most manifested so big and real, those who get out with their souls are missing big, essential chunks of them. So good luck with all that, human. He spits. I'll go alone then. Stop! Don't! Come back! So dramatic, I suppose. The pair of you aren't knowing aren't known for being subtle, flaming head and all. I hear it's tremendously painful, so by all means, let me draw you a map. To the 7 circles we go! More metal music plays. You in or out? I don't care about taking the nightmare over. I don't care about Las Vegas. That's not why I'm here. How about hurting a lot of bad people? You care about that? I can go hurting them all myself. Why do I need you? How many sinners do you figure there are down here? Billions served. Well, I can save you on some gas and bring the worst of the worst right to your door. Okay, like we talked about, I don't need lessons from you, Blaze. Are they gonna merge together or not? How's there 2 people? Chaos and pain are my tools. Yeah? Well, I saw this on a movie once. So maybe have a little faith in me. That was not enjoyable. Whoa! They can ride on lava. They can ride on lava. That's awesome. We still got 5 circles to go, with nothing between me and doom but a set of riding leathers. Stop bothering me about it. I'm enjoying stretching my legs a bit, and like watching you have to work a little bit harder. We rode for hours, endless miles of dead road, screaming hellions on our tail, which was better than the silent trap next to it, trying not to stare down this part of me. The part I kept blaming my bloodlust on. The part I'd wanted to be free of so many times. Now that we're apart, all I could think of was locking myself back down, because without it, I'm just another dead man in hell. Vroom! More motorcycles, more metal. Without me, it was just another spirit of vengeance to occupy the prying it's trading to realize how much power it has. It's okay. Come on, Skullhead, admit it. You're having fun. I never said I wasn't enjoying it. I never said there wasn't enjoyment to be had with your little games. I only disagree how often you throw yourself into other people's wars and how little you pay attention to ours. Never with your methods. They both pop willies simultaneously. Vroom! Literally, they split a car in 2 with their hellion wheels. Crack-ah, crack-ah, crack. So enough dancing. Let's get this band back together. They're gonna merge. Merge, merge, merge. Blaze, I bring everything to the table. The bike, he's like darker. I bring everything to the table. The bike, the power, the invulnerability. What exactly do you have to offer? That hurts, buddy. You know what I do. I make all this crazy nonsense mean something. So what's the point of this misadventure? What do you get out of all of this? If I just keep one unlucky bastard out of this place, that's enough. Enough to stay down here forever? I guess so, but that ain't up to me. It's up to you. I get it. You're punished souls for their sins. I try to save them from winding up here. But you want to punish the deserving. I can't think of anyone more deserving than Mephisto. And this little mask of him hurts. Guessing that big rig's Typhon and the monsters at the rear are at the end of this. The mazes. You say I'm scared, Blaze. It's just a machine. You ought to be scared, you son of the earth and hell. That thing will be chewing on you for a millennium before it spits you out. I know your solution to this. You and me together, we're drinking the blood right out of its shattered gas tanks. And imagine how much it'll hurt these hellions when we give them the penance stare because we're trying to save them. As many as I want. All you can. They merged! Yes! You take me where? Let's kill us a truck. He said, you take the wheel. Stepping back into the saddle was like going home again. The walls might be bleeding and it might be on fire, but it's all mine. The two of us were trapped in hell, but together we were faster, stronger, terrifying. Dreams don't come true, nightmares do. So I stuck a hand out and embraced my nightmare, and all the fun things came with it. Hey! You came! Yeah, they're scared of losing their status if Mephisto comes back early. Me? I'm a giant elephant man living in the pits of hell. I don't really got too much to lose. Me neither. Brace yourself. This might hurt. I ain't one of those who's gonna hurt. He turned the whole elephant ablaze. Make that trunk noise. Don't spare none of these souls on my account. If you want to read that, comment below. Give me a like. I have it. It's right there. Literally. It's somewhere. And I'll start reading. It's called Strike Force, but this is Blade. It's Blade. Blade. It's Blade. It's Blade. Knock, knock. I'm here to take over this dump. Hell never scared me, but this is not what I asked to go on this suicide mission. I've died before and been to hell before. I'd heard all the stories. I was experienced, sure. But I wasn't the only guy for the job because of this store. Give me a second, buddy. I gotta do this on my own. On the other side is whatever you fear most, even if you're a spirit of vengeance. But there's nothing this world or the next I'm afraid of anymore. I'm the kind of carnery who wound up tied up to the saddle of a monster, gone up against the worst anything ever threatened me. What the hell do I got to be afraid of anymore? More than all that, what made me the ideal man to come to the Manifesto's throne and crown myself king of hell? It's 'cause I'm already damned. What's a little more gonna hurt? Time moves slow in hell. Out there, in a live land, my body was just on hitting the pavement, still smoldering. They're realizing I'm gone. They're moving on already. Mephisto's smile is beginning to fade, and now I know it wasn't because I was in agony. All bow and scrape hell for the new king. All bow and scrape hail the new king of hell. Like maybe he knew what was up and he was happy to hand over the reins a bit. All of this is now yours. Maybe he knew the only thing worse than his hell was knowing what comes next and how long I would be trapped down here in charge, having to work with the legion of demons and hellions and sinners instead of punishing them. Tell us what to do with them. He's a minotaur, so he's like, tell us what to do with them. There are some things worse than death, and now I rule over them. Continued in Doctor Strange Damnation, the complete collection. Doglife Chris, NE1 comic book reading, Johnny Blaze, the Ghost Rider, Damnation. I got this book for free at Duncanville Comics in Duncanville, Texas. It's called Duncanville Books. And yeah, whatever. There, you shout them out. You'll see down there, maybe all that good stuff. Click on it, go see them. Booyah, we out this sucker.